Does your home look completely empty now that the Christmas decorations are down? Mine looks like a ghost town. Well, how would you like to turn your bedroom into a cozy winter sanctuary? I've got some fabulous decorating ideas for your post-Christmas decoration blues. Now, the place we need to start off first is choosing a color scheme and also some textures. What I decided on was a light blue with a grayish undertone, white, and small accents of golds. And the texture that we're going to be going with is a velvet, because to me that is just warm and cozy, but it's still elegant and sophisticated. And in order to keep this on a budget, we are going to be using some Christmas decorations. We're going to be using some greenery and some ribbons that were left over from our holiday decor. Now, what we need to do first of all is pick out some bedding. A couple months ago in October, I was at Target and I came across this gorgeous velvet diamond patterned bedspread. You guys, this bedspread was on sale for $29.99. Oh my gosh, it was the last one. I was so excited. I scooped it up so fast. I brought it home and it's been in my closet for months. And I've been wanting to pull it out so badly. And today is the day we are going to pull it out. What I love about this is the texture of it, and the diamond pattern is just classic and beautiful. It is a little thicker, which is great for the colder months when you need something a little more substantial to keep you warm at night. Now, along with this king size bedspread, I did pick up 2 pillow shams. These were not on sale. They were $15 a piece, which actually equals out the cost of the bedspread. So we saved on some areas and we paid retail on the other, but nonetheless, to get a king size bedspread and 2 pillow shams, I think for $60 is a great deal. Our bedspread is smoothed out on top of our mattress, and now we can put our pillows in the pillow sham right in front of these soft white pillows. These are down-filled, and I keep them back here for the majority of the year. I love them. They're neutral and they're a great size. So I'm just gonna pop both of these pillows right in front of the larger square pillows. Now we need to have some accent pillows to go in front. I was at Ross the other day and I came across these beautiful bluish gray pillows. They came in a set of 2. They were only $19.99, which means each one of my pillows is only $10. They have the same soft velvet as our bedspread. I ended up buying 4 of these pillows. Now, of course, you can leave them plain, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to embellish these with some ribbon. I have some leftover Christmas ribbon that is white. It's velvet, so it will fit in perfectly with the texture that we're going for. And then I also have a gold and white Greek key ribbon. This is thinner, and I purchased this at Walmart. We are going to create a one-of-a-kind ribbon by hot gluing the Greek key ribbon to the center of our wider white ribbon. So I simply just added some hot glue to the end of the white ribbon. I added a line down the center of the white ribbon and then placed the Greek key ribbon in the hot glue. I simply continued to hot glue the Greek key ribbon down the center of the white ribbon along the entire segment of ribbon. When I got to the end, I cut the ribbon, and now I have this gorgeous custom ribbon that hardly cost me anything. So what I'm going to do with this ribbon is I'm going to wrap it around my blue pillow. I pulled the ribbon tightly so that the pillow had a bit of an indent at the top, and then I'm going to hot glue the ends of the ribbon together in the back. That way they stay in place. One benefit is that by adding this ribbon this way, we are not doing anything permanent to my pillow. This is such a fun technique because you can create any kind of ribbon that you want in any color, in any pattern, any texture. Luxurious ribbon can get very expensive, so this is a great alternative. I repeated this process with the remaining segments of ribbon, then I took that ribbon and wrapped it around my 4 pillows. And now I have these beautiful custom pillows with this ribbon in the center that ties in my color scheme so beautifully. And these pillows are so soft and luxurious. By adding an extra detail to the center, it takes the design over the top. I typically use down pillow inserts inside of my pillows. This is like a cotton polyfill, but by adding the ribbon, we are able to give our pillow some shape and definition, so it kind of looks like a down pillow insert. So if you have some pillows that are cotton poly and you don't really love them and they need to have some more shape to them, more definition, adding a ribbon will give it a permanent shape and make it look more like a down pillow. I'm going to place 2 of these pillows right here in front of my pillow shams. The pop of color is beautiful, it's fantastic, and it's not too bright. And of course, it goes perfectly with our wintry, icy feeling that we want to have in here. And can you believe that we purchased these for $10 each? Added a beautiful ribbon to them. So it does prove that you can get a gorgeous decorative pillow on a budget. Now that we have our blue pillows in the front and the white pillows in the back, we need something that is going to tie both of these colors together. So what I'm going to use is a pillow covering that we duped a couple of months ago. Do you guys remember this one? I took a plain white pillow covering and then I took some blue velvet fabric. I placed a template over the top and cut out the leaves. Then I used some fabric glue and I glued the fabric to the pillow covering. And this is what we got. Isn't that gorgeous? This seriously is one of my favorite pillow coverings that I've ever made, and anytime I have a chance to use it, I'm gonna use it. So this is the perfect transitional pillow that ties in both the white and the blue velvet in our bedding. So this pretty little leaf pillow is gonna go right in the center. Now all of my pillows are in place. I love the way that the bedspread looks too. I've got my big fat fluffy pillows in the back. I've got our 2 pillow shams, the blue pillows with the Greek key design, and then of course in the middle we have our velvet leaf pillow. These pillows make this bed look classy and elegant. I also love that we have the icy blue and the white that fits in with this time of year. The velvet fabric is warm and plush. It's very cozy yet sophisticated. To make our bedding feel more luxurious and cozy, I'm going to add a faux fur throw to the end of my bed. This throw has been on the bench in my foyer, and it actually has 2 sides. It's got the animal print side, but it's also got this beautiful cream velvet side. So this is the side that we're actually going to use. I'm going to drape this over the corner of my bed. The color and the texture coordinate beautifully with the bedding. This throw adds another cozy touch of elegance. In the center of the faux throw, I'm going to add this marble tray. Do you guys remember I got this at Lowe's a couple of weeks ago? Lowe's of all places. And I love this marble tray because of the grayish bluish undertone that it has. It fits in so perfectly with my bedding. I love the handles too. They are these leaf handles. They're gold and they add such an elegant touch. Plus the gold ties in with the Greek key design that we have. So this tray is going to go right in the center of the faux throw. Next, I'm going to be using my deviled egg plate. I love this thing so much. This was thrifted and I added the gold trim around the edge. So that's going to go in the center of the tray. Then I have a glass container. And what I did was I added a vinyl decal around the outside. It's so classic and beautiful. It reminds me of lace, so it's such an elegant touch. And then I put a white candle in the center. This container is going to go right on top of our deviled egg plate. Now our bed is fully dressed for winter. I love the way that it looks. It's sophisticated. I love the entire look of this bedding. It is simply stunning. I love the color scheme that we chose. The touches of velvet and the gold accents add luxury. The faux fur throw brings in a cozy ambiance. I love the marble tray and the candle. The bedding and the decor is the perfect way to decorate for this time of year. I like to start the new year off with a clean blank slate, and that means a whole bunch of deep cleaning. I'm going to be using the Eufy E20, the world's first detachable combo robot vacuum with a deep cleaning system. Having a 3-in-1 vacuum is fantastic for cost savings, and it's also great for storage space. You can simplify and clean with fewer tools, smarter performance, and unmatched efficiency. In this case, a one vacuum is the new smart. It is so difficult to clean all of those Christmas sparkles that are everywhere. I have them on my carpet, deep within the carpet, on my rugs. I've got them on the fireplace hearth, and this vacuum is going to help me clean up all of the Christmas debris. I can simplify my cleaning with fewer tools, smarter performance, and unmatched efficiency. The E20 cleans all of the corners of my house. Not only do we have the robot vacuum that's going to clean my floors, but we also have a handheld vacuum. This handheld vacuum is so convenient to vacuum my stairs. The cordless stick vacuum is lightweight and easy to maneuver. The cordless vacuum can efficiently vacuum all of those hard to reach areas that the floor robot vacuum cannot reach. It also has a soft bristle attachment so I can clean the baseboards, and I can also clean my window sills. The powerful suction of up to 30,000 PA suction cleans all the floors and surfaces. The versatile auto emptying works for all 3 of these vacuums. I simply lined up the vacuum to the versatile auto emptying station. The Aero Turbo 5-stage filtration is perfect for removing the dust and debris out of the vacuum. They automatically dispose of the accumulated dust and debris without manual effort. This robot vacuum also charges so quickly. It's got a 40% faster flash charging. This robot vacuum can get into all of those little nooks and crannies. It can vacuum underneath my couch. It has a millimeter level obstacle avoidance, which means it will vacuum what it needs to, it will not run into other things, and it will avoid items that are on the floor in the way. Right now, the Eufy E20 has up to a $100 discount, as well as a 100 worry-free day trial. I will leave a link in my description box to this Eufy E20 robot combo vacuum. So head on over to the website and check out this amazing vacuum for yourself. Now let's move on and decorate our nightstands. First of all, we've got the bird lamps. The bird lamps are not going anywhere. I love my bird lamps. They have the perfect combination of gold and white. And of course, we've got the marble at the bottom, which is so stunning. The marble coordinates with another item that is not going to be taken off my nightstands, and it is these marble tiles. I have them all over my house. I love them. They are from Lowe's. Not only do they bring a touch of elegance to the top of the nightstand, but it also protects the nightstand, so it does double duty. Now, to the center of our marble tile, we are going to add a flower arrangement. I love having flowers in the bedroom because it brings in a freshness. So what I'm going to do is get some white containers. I already have these, so I'm not purchasing anything new. These containers are from Hobby Lobby. And then I also gathered up a whole bunch of white flowers. And then I'm also going to be using some lamb's ear. Now, lamb's ear is typically a springtime flower, but I loved the color of it, and I love that the lamb's ear is velvet. It's got that beautiful texture that we want, so we're going to be using that. Plus, it kind of gives us something to look forward to, because after winter is spring, so that gives us a little glimpse of what's going to happen next. And then I'm also going to be using some champagne frosted leaves. I use these all over my house during Christmas time, so we are taking advantage of those leaves, and again, we're not buying anything new for this arrangement. I'm going to create a tape grid over the top of my container. I love creating tape grids because they cut down on costs. You don't need to use floral foam. All you need is to put 2 lines of tape vertically and 2 lines of tape horizontally over the top of the container. Now I can take all of my beautiful white flowers and begin to add them to the container. I simply place them in various areas in my container. I bent the stem on some of them and poked them inside the tape grid. By bending the stems, you can get the exact height you need without cutting the stem. Once all the flowers were in place, I grabbed my lamb's ear and I put those into the arrangement. And then finally, I took some frosted champagne leaves and placed those in various areas around the arrangement as well. And here we have our stunning floral arrangement. It looks so classic and beautiful. The white flowers are perfect for this time of year because it's neutral, but it also kind of adds to that cold, wintry feeling. I love the lamb's ear leaves. They are soft and neutral, but again, because of that texture, it fits in with the textures that we have on our bed. And then we've got our cost-saving champagne leaves that we are reusing from Christmas, and it's got that frosty look to it, which is again perfect for this time of year. Once I was finished with the first floral arrangement, I created a second one that looked identical to the first floral arrangement. That way I can put this flower arrangement on this side of my nightstand and the second flower arrangement on the opposite side. These arrangements are the perfect transition from winter to spring. We have our winter champagne gold leaves and our spring lamb's ear, then the neutral flowers and the container. So now we've got our lamps and our floral arrangement, and we need something to go on the other side of the nightstand. Do you know what we haven't used in a very long time? Ginger jars. You guys know I love decorating with ginger jars, and during the Christmas holiday decorating season, the only time I used ginger jars were in the kitchen. I used some teeny little ones on the countertop, but besides that, I did not use one single ginger jar. So now it's time to break them back out. What I have is a beautiful blue ginger jar. These jars are the perfect color combination. You can see how well they go with our pillows and the other blue elements that we have in the room. I purchased these ginger jars at HomeGoods. They were $29.99 a piece. So I'm going to place each one of these ginger jars on my nightstand. But I'm not just going to put it directly down on the marble tile. What I'm going to do is get another marble riser. I purchased these gorgeous marble risers at Ross. They were only $6.99 a piece, which is such a great bargain. I love the scalloped detail along the edge. It's just so pretty. And because it's got some curves to it, it breaks up the harsh lines from the rectangular marble tile that we have on top of the nightstand. So our ginger jars are going to be placed on top of these $6.99 marble risers. I love the way that our nightstands look. They are so elegant and classy. The materials we used are high-end, but they're still neutral because of the whites. The floral arrangement with the champagne gold and white flowers and light greens are elegant. The blue ginger jar gives the nightstands a pop of color that makes our decor unique and themed to the color scheme of our bedroom. If you're wondering where the other 2 pillows that we created are going to go, we are going to place these on our love seat. Before we do that, I'm going to take a textured throw and drape that over the corner, and then I'm going to take our pillows and place those on the love seat. Each one goes in the corner of the love seat. And then to add a little more texture, I've got this lumbar pillow that has all these pretty little lines in it, and I'm going to place that in front of one of the blue pillows. Switching out the pillows on this love seat is another fabulous way that I can coordinate my overall room decor with the color scheme. Now that this side of the room is fully decorated for the winter season, we are going to turn our attention over to the fireplace mantle. Now, first and foremost, we are going to leave the mirrors just as they are. I love the way that these large mirrors reflect light back into the room, and layering the mirrors is a great way to add interest, but also to expand the mirror, because I can get a much larger look of a mirror by layering these mirrors together. I also love the contrast between the frames. The large mirror has a very streamlined frame, but the second smaller mirror has a decorative relief at the top, and the corners are also arched. Right here in the center, we are going to keep our winter print. This print is from my website. It's a European winter scene. What I love about this print is the color scheme. We've got the gold, and there are touches of blue in the snowy trees. I placed this beautiful art print inside of a gold decorative frame, which gives this winter art print an elegant feel. If you like room transformations like this, DIY home decor, decorating tips, and so much more, then you have come to the right place. I post weekly videos on all things related to the home, so make sure you're subscribed so I can share these fabulous design tips with you. We need some extra height on this side of the fireplace mantle. So what I'm going to use is an orchid flower arrangement. This is a flower arrangement that I've made a long time ago, so I don't need to create a new one. What I love about orchids is that they are tall, so we're going to be able to get the height that we need on this side. And it's going to be easy to theme it into winter, because all I'm going to do is get some ribbon. This ribbon is leftover from Christmas. I used it multiple times this Christmas. What I love about it is the two different textures and colors. It has a transparent side and a satin side, and a gold dividing line down the center. I'm going to cut this ribbon into 4 segments. Then I'm going to take the ribbon and wrap it around the orchid and the bamboo branch. I tied it into a bow. Not only does this bow bring in a touch of elegance and color, but the ribbon helps the orchid to stand up straight. Orchids can be really flimsy, even the artificial ones, so giving them some extra stability by tying them to the bamboo does double duty. It's beautiful, but it also gives it extra strength. I tied one of these ribbon segments around each of the 4 orchid stems and bamboo. Because we want our beautiful orchid arrangement to be themed into winter, what I'm going to do is get some more of those champagne frosted leaves, the ones that we used on our floral arrangements on our nightstand, and I'm going to poke those in the floral foam. The sparkle from the leaves is an elegant touch that we're going to add to the bottom of our arrangement. It also is a great color contrast and textural contrast from the orchid leaves. This is an easy way to customize a floral arrangement. All I had to do to theme this arrangement was add additional ribbons and leaves to create a floral arrangement that's fitting for this time of year. So now we've got the champagne leaves, the ribbons, and the height that we need. So I'm going to take this arrangement and I'm going to pop it right here on this side of the fireplace mantle. Can you see how it gives the height that we need to balance out all the mirrors and the art print? Plus, I love flowers. I think adding flowers anywhere is great for any design. I've got some space between our orchid arrangement and the mirror, so what we're going to do is get another ginger jar because I've missed them so much. This ginger jar is a plain white ginger jar. We don't want it to be plain white. We want to tie it in to the icy blue color scheme that we have on our bedding. So what I have is a ribbon, and this ribbon is going to tie in our color scheme. What I did was I wrapped it around the ginger jar and then tied the ribbon into a bow. I love the way that this icy blue ribbon looks on our ginger jar. It definitely ties in the color scheme from this side of the room and brings it over to this side. But I also love the satin ribbon. It's so classic and beautiful. By simply adding a ribbon to this ginger jar, we were able to customize it into the color scheme and the theme that we want. So I'm going to take our ginger jar and I'm going to put it on top of another marble tray. This tray, once again, is from Ross. I've had it for quite a while. I love the scalloped edge on this marble. It's the perfect size, and again, it adds an elegant touch to our fireplace mantle and ties in all the marble that we have throughout our room. So we are now done with our winter bedroom refresh. What do you guys think? Did we do a great job? I am absolutely in love with the way that it looks. The velvet fabric is warm and cozy and luxurious. The icy blue is the perfect accent color. Adding the additional ribbon to the pillows brings in textural and color contrast. Our nightstands are decorated beautifully with our gorgeous floral arrangement, our blue ginger jars, and our touches of marble. And then of course, we've got all the decorations that we have on top of our fireplace mantle. We've got the mirrors, the art print, the floral arrangement that we themed into winter, and then we've got our ginger jar. And if you do notice, I did keep things fairly streamlined in here. We didn't go over the top because I think when you put all of your Christmas decorations away, you kind of want things to be a little more streamlined. You're tired of all the decorations, the busyness everywhere. So keeping the decor streamlined this time of year is just right up my alley. I had several of you leave me comments asking for winter decorating ideas, so I hope that you got some today. It was easy to transition our room from Christmas to winter, and we were able to keep it on a budget as well. We got some items that were on clearance. We ended up reusing some Christmas decorations. I used ribbons and florals and decorative pieces that I already had to keep this winter refresh on a budget. I hope you can see that you can live beautifully, you can do it affordably, and you can do it throughout the year. I am so excited for this new year, you guys. It is going to be filled with plenty of room refreshes, room makeovers, decorations, DIYs, decorating tips, all kinds of fabulous things. So make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on any of those videos. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for watching.